stop the hesitation, how entrepreneur disrupts and build the future. The conviction code, how entrepreneur disrupts and build the future. What happens in the marketplace before you disrupt? It must first happen in your mind. Let me ask you something. Who told you to play small? Who told you that waiting is wise? Who convinced you that average is safe? Who made you to believe that you must wait for the right time to happen? Because I came here this morning to disrupt that mindset. I'm here this morning to reset your thinking faculty about the reality of life. Entrepreneur is not about starting a business, as many of you might believe. It is about breaking systems. Systems that have been outdated. It's about challenging the norms. It's about refusing to accept the cliche. This is how it has always been done. As all of you know, and majority of you know, that has been always the language. But today, if you hesitate, the train of life leaves the station without you. Regret is a brother to Mr. Late. And I don't want that to be your portion this day. Disruption starts where you stand right now, wherever you are right now. Wherever you are right now, that's where the disruption starts. So if you are listening to my voice today, let the disruption start from your mind before you even take it to the marketplace. Most people are not limited by capital. They're not limited by location. They're not limited by background. We are here to make sure that you have a transformed life. You have a change. My name is Nwali Tochukwu, speaking to you today on this podcast, TD StudioHub. So you are not limited by you are limited by confusion, limited by fear, limited by lack of conviction. Today, I'm here to stop the hesitation and make you to take a drastic decision and take your destiny into your own hands. The real problem is the barrier in your mind. That is the real problem today. The system is evolving without you. That's the problem. And we don't want you to be left behind. New business models are being built every day. A new system of wealth creation are being built. Wealth are being redistributed all over the world. Technologies, new skills, digital skills, economic structures, and all those things are happening right in front of you. And you are still hesitating? Come on. How do you catch up? The only way you can catch up is the mind reset. Entrepreneur is not for a title. As some of you may have, everywhere you hear entrepreneur, I am entrepreneur. You can wear the title entrepreneur if you create value. That's the only thing that can make you to qualify as an entrepreneur. That's the only thing that can make you not just sell products. You assume risk, real risk. Entrepreneur takes a lot of risk, calculated risk. I'm going to be dealing with that today. You operate under uncertainty. That's what makes you an entrepreneur. You innovate or restructure markets. You see that. I'm going to be making more of this and references, connecting the dots through my podcast this morning. You move resources to higher productivity. Those who are paying attention and listening to me, tap entrepreneur, risk takers. Type there, ask your questions. You pursue opportunities systematically. That's what we're talking about. What qualifies you as an entrepreneur? Let me go deeper. I'm going to give you instances of how those who coined the word entrepreneur used it. You know Cantalion, the risk bearer. Jane Baptiste, the resource controller, organizer. Some say the resource organizer. That's Baptiste say that he organizes resources. Joseph Schumpeter, the disruptor. Those are the way they operate. Frank Nietzsche. That Frank Nietzsche is the one that uncertainty career. So if you look at yourself from where you are right now, which one do you belong? Are you uncertainty career like Frank Nietzsche? Then Peter Drucker is the opportunity exploiter. You know, that's are you exploiting opportunities for you are in the third world or growing nation? So what we call underdeveloped nation, you know, are you exploiting opportunities? Because the entrepreneur looks at opportunity and they latch into it. You know, now you have broken the limits, what limits you, and then the barrier. Let me give you examples of those in the modern day entrepreneurs like Elon Musk. He saw what he did in Tesla. Electric vehicle. Mark Zuckerberg, you see how he democratized connections and social media. Of course, Dangote of Africa, he built one of the largest refinery, a confused nation being drained by cabal in oil industry. What did he do? He built one of the biggest, largest refinery. Now they're exporting crude, refinery products, not even crude, to the other African countries versus when they were depend on importation of crude oil, refined oil. So that's what entrepreneurs does. They look at opportunity. They took risk. If you listen to Dangote when he was being interviewed, he said he nearly quits. Have you taken any decision that you nearly quit in your life? That people are scared. Even you yourself are scared. That what if you fail? What are they going to say? Without conviction, you drift. I'm telling you. Some of you are listening to me. If you are not convinced and not convicted by what you're doing, then you need to quit right now and do what brings conviction to your heart. Why most people stay stuck? Why do entrepreneurs stay stuck most times? Because they wait for permission. Those of you who you have ambition, you have what you want to do, you're waiting for permission. And that's why you have not started. That's what makes you're waiting for validation. Nobody's going to validate you in the marketplace. Perfect timing. Some say it's not yet time. Social approval. So some are still waiting for their peer groups to approve them. Disruptors move before. If you are a disruptor, you move before the applause. So that's what we're talking about. They move before even people say Jack, they're already there. The solution you need today to change your story is what I'm going to be talking about now. You need to change your story. That's the disruptive playbook that I'm going to be talking. Practical steps you need to take right now, wherever you are, whatever your circumstances. That's the practical step you're going to take. Listen and pay attention. And do not forget to drop entrepreneur disrupt right now. So you break the old structure. You need to break the old structure. That's exactly what kept some nations, families, individuals stuck. What belief system is limiting you? You need to shift your mind. Some of us are so fearful. What system around me is outdated? Like I'm speaking to you, I'm looking around myself. What are the things I'm doing that is limiting me? What skill must I acquire right now? What do I need to do right now that I've not done before in order to shift from where I am to where I want to be? You cannot build new results with old thinking. I'm going to be giving you a connection biblically to what I said now. You can't build on old platform. You need to remodel yourself. That's what they call personal development. Change of mind, change of thought, change of behavior. Upgrade your mindset. Are you upgrading your mindset? Are you renewing your mind? Are you paying attention to what will lead you to a destiny? Your skills, your association. Some of you are still associating with your old friends that have kept you poor. And then you need to change your association. And first, the execution habits. I want to talk about that association because they said, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You cannot put an old mindset into a new mindset. You want a new result? You must become a new container. That's what I'm talking about. If you want a new result in your life right now, you must become a new person. You must do what you have never done before. It's not about talking it. It's about taking action. Neither do people pour new wine into an old wine skins. If they do, the skin will burst. So the wine will run out. And then the wine skin will not be preserved. A lot of people are still doing this. Is biblical for some of you who are Christians. You can't pour a new wine into an old wine skins. If you do that, it will pour. The new wine skin should be poured into a new wine skin. A new wine should be poured into a new wine skins so that you preserve them. Most of you are still, using your old habits, whether it is work, whether it is your business. So when you do this, you are going against the law of nature. So you stretch an old wine skin. What happened? It will burst. New wine expands, active, transformative. For you, you must create that expansive mindset, a transformative mindset, because I want you to change from where you are. You pour a new wine into an old wine skin. I want to re-emphasize this because most times we read it as literature. This is powerful adage and powerful proverbs. The wine will lose, and that's why we don't want you to lose as you're listening to us, and both will be destroyed. Some of you are pouring a new wine into an old wine skins. What will happen? It will be lost, destruction. New vision cannot survive in an old system. New ideas require new structure. How does those things happen? New structure, transformation demands new renewal of mindset. And how does all these things happen? As you're listening to me now, it's change of habits. I say that again. You must have a change of habits. You cannot build a disruptive business with an outdated thinking. It does not happen. Create innovation with rigid mentality. Some of you are so rigid in your thought and their behavior. They tell you do this way. You say, no, it must be my own pattern. Enter a new level using old habits. It can't happen. You cannot come to a place of wealth creation and building, and you come with a poverty mindset. The economic system is evolving. So you cannot come into that room with that. If you don't evolve, you become irrelevant. And that's exactly what is happening right now. So I'm thinking you are paying attention and listening to me right now. What are you doing? Step 3 that you need to take. Make disruptive decisions. I say, make disruptive decisions. There will be moments when your decision looked so scary, so strange to those who are listening to you. And those moments are the moments we want you to start now. Because if you don't do that, you will not get to where you want. People doubt you. You will feel lonely once at a point in time. You will feel dejected and rejected. Some decision will look absurd, and that's exactly what we're talking about. If your friend look at you and then your family, they will think you are crazy. But disruption always look unreasonable before it looks revolutionary. Go and ask Bill Gates. Go and ask Dangote of Africa. They will tell you that even their friends, their family business associates, they were scared. Investors were scared. Follow your inner compass. You must trust your instinct, your intuition. You must trust it. Your inner voice, you must trust it. Your inner thought, you must trust it. The conviction that we're talking about today. Listen, complete focus plus faith will build momentum. And that's what we're talking about today. If you are listening to my voice, your purpose is connected to your conviction. That's why we say the conviction code, how entrepreneur disrupts and builds. If this message connects you, subscribe to TD StudioHub. And do not forget to share to your friends. This year, we want to make sure that you have a mind shift. It's all about clarity, not noise. It's all about rebuilding your mind. It's all about creating a community. Join our community. Drop your comment. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share. My name is Nwali Tochukwu again. I'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you for listening. And thank you for being intentional in anything you do. Every episode is crafted for you. Thank you so much. Bye for now.